here we go. Some more bedtime stories from Dirtbikistan. This is the 2022 Ahrma Cross Country in Frackville, brought to you by the South Pandora Riders. Awesome trail, awesome club. Couldn't have picked a better trail. Arrowed perfectly, ribbon in the right spots. South Penn guys are out on the trail in good locations, hooting and hollering, encouraging you to twist the throttle, helping you out if you need help. But no help needed on this race, so just cleaner riding by me in the future. So Curtis Palmer jumps out to an early lead here, and that's great, because my favorite spot to be is number 2, especially when you haven't ridden the track yet. You know, let somebody else get out there, show you braking points, let you see the mistakes, which directions the turns go, and that's where I am. So I'm happy. This is better than, I think, pulling a hole shot. And this turn right here, this was tricky. You came in here, you saw a bunch of lines. It was hard for me not to pick up this turn right here, and then I realized, oh, there it is. So you know, I messed that up enough that I don't think it was an advantage. But it'd be hard. Every time I came through there, I was thinking like, oh, you could just turn this one short. These turns in here were slick, so slick you couldn't even hear John CR500 sneaking by. And there he goes, right by me, right by Palmer. He's going to get him on the outside of this turn, and you know, so shuffled from second to third real quick. So I'm just going to try and hang on here for as long as I can. Keep with my original plan of you know, follow somebody around the course, pick up the braking points, avoid making mistakes. And that's what I do, and I'll just have to hope. Hey, John could foul a plug. He could crash. We could catch him. It's just a matter of who's going to be smoother. This stuff in here was rocky, so I tried to keep it on the trail as much as I could, but you get bounced around every now and then and push you wide. You just had to be ready to, you know, stay on top of the bike. And you know, I keep, this starts to get South Jersey looking to me, so I can't help. I see helmets, I see, you know, what looks like scrub oak, and you could see through here. You could see through places where, you know, oh, there's a cleaner line here. And it was hard not to find, you know, some cleaner lines that had dirt on it. Third race, so conditions weren't bad, but if you stuck to the edges, you'd find a little bit more dirt on top of the rocks, and the course was a little smoother. Right up here, the trail, you know, comes to this dead tree. It jogs left. I bounced through here, and this, you know, wasn't a good route back to the trail, but I cleaned that up in another lap, and then you know, there we go. Get right back on her quick. It just bounced me around in that little groove or rut that was there before. Now I can hear the 51 bike behind me, and you know, he's getting closer, and I'm not that close, so I'm saying, you know what, here you go, have at it. Now, you know, you go catch him, slow the number 2 rider down up there. So I let Waddell by, and you know, he's faster than me, but it cost me some time right up here, but that's all right. You know, you realize it's lap 1. We're gonna do 4 laps. Be patient, be smooth, and you know, I'm hoping that I avoid those crashes, but keep watching. I don't. Now you come out here, you go across this coal road, down the hill where I make the first of my stupid mistakes here, and stall the damn bike. And there goes my ride in front of me, nobody to follow anymore. Can barely see that helmet up there. Now, later, I get this turn right, and I'll show you it right here, right? So you go down the hill, here's lap 2. Stay on the gas a little bit earlier, don't let your bike stall out, and then no problem. Now, this trail would come down here, hop back out to the same coal road. Here's the South Penn guys, awesome. They're just like hooting the whole race, and it was just great to have them out cheering us on. Now, right as this trail would it would pop out on the field. And if you were looking up and you could see, you know, who was in front of you up there at the turn ahead coming back. And so all across this field, you could look over and kind of see who was a little bit ahead of you. And as you got through the field, you could see how close they were behind you. So you hop across the water here, and the course makes a left, and this is identical to what we ran last year. So, you know, I had to just clean this up right here, because you know there's a way to go through there a little bit faster. So we go through there, but this off-camber corner, I don't care how many times I do it, it's just awkward for me. Now this, I think, was the rockiest part of the trail right here. And you know, I'm looking, is there anywhere else you could be? But it just looks like boulders, and there's just more and worse if you went left or right. That was the smoothest line through that boulder field right there. And then finally, you pop back out onto a road. This section was cool. So you jumped on and off of this road a couple times, so there was some elevation change. And then at the end of this little piece, you know, uphill, hard right-hand turn. You pop up onto the road, you know, so that if you're turning up, and then you're probably making a 90-degree turn to the right as soon as you get to the top up here. And there you have it. That's the first lap, about 90% of the first lap, except for the footage with my camera facing down at the ground that I cut out. And the race continues. So I can't watch the whole thing all the way through, but you know, we chop it up, and lap 2, we get a little bit of rain. So, you know, it started to get kind of heavy, and you can feel the dirt getting slick at the top, and it started to get cold. I'm like, oh man, if this keeps up. But nah, that storm was like perfect. Just watered the track for us, dried up real quick, and things just stayed fast. So I'm starting to close on Palmer up here. I could see him up ahead of me, and then right there, he's jumping over that little hump, so you know exactly how far ahead of you he is.
I'm your co-host, Ava Green, and this is the third lap of the Saturday race. Coming on the 932 bike, Greg Kemp. Coming up on the 10T, Brian Turk.
And I see Curtis Palmer up ahead of me, and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I've closed the distance. And what you can't see is down this coal road, Palmer, he's like doing a circle like he just hit a tree in there, which there were trees down. I don't know. But I'm in third lap, and we finish up this lap to get the white flag in third. And the whole time I'm just thinking to myself, like, just be smooth, keep riding the lap, don't crash. Whatever you do, don't crash. So you run this stretch of trail right here to the edge of the field, and I know, if somebody's close in front of me or behind me, we're going to get a look at anybody in front of me coming out right here. So I see Waddell coming over the top of the hill right there in second place, and I know I'm about as close as I was to Palmer a lap before. So just keep going and don't crash. And I come around this corner, I know that I'm going to get a look. There's Palmer coming through into the woods behind me, and that's going to put me about the same distance in front of him as Waddell is in front of me. So I come over this hill right here, and I can see the edge of the wood line right there, and Palmer coming out in fourth place. So hey, race is almost done. Keep it smooth. Coming up on Brian Ashcraft here, he's going to cross the stream in front of me, but I'm going to find my way around the outside. And these trees have been bothering me. There should be something else here, and I find it on the Sunday race. There's a faster way through here.
Kelly Ashcraft is in first place, women's expert.
Things are going good. I'm almost done the fourth lap, riding in third. Maybe I'll come up on second, What could go wrong? Just try and be smooth, roll the turns, easy with the gas, whatever you do, don't blow wide, go easy and be gentle and don't hit any trees. Oh. Fuck.
You should say, dang it, it's not a bad word.
And there goes Curtis Palmer in third place now. Good job. Way to go. Find those trees out there.
Coming up on the bike 706 is Ken Wagner. Coming up on the C17 is Joe Cole. Coming up on the 7:31 of Grant Wright Cart.
And there you go, that's the race. Second to third to fourth to third, and then back to fourth. 4 laps on Saturday at Frackville. Awesome race. Bring your pre-99 bikes out and take the checkers with me next time.
Thanks for listening. I hope you join us for our next video.